before I start this review. I'm gonna be a bit sick for this review as I'm feeling a bit of a running nose and whatnot, so the review is, I'm gonna be a bit sick for this review, so please beware, I'm gonna be a bit sick for this one. And yeah! My very first comic review for 2018. No, it's not gonna be something brand new. I'm gonna continue. Yeah, we're still gonna continue with the comic book crossover. Yes, we're still continuing Super Secret with Crisis Wars. We're gonna do something totally different. Shortly after I've done the one-shot series. Yes, those are one-shot. Yes, I'm gonna. Before I do that, I must finish up some one-shots before I do edit. No, for the review, for the one-shot reviews, I'm gonna make them for separate videos. And I might do is maybe the first 3 one-shots as where I'm going to might review all the one-shots. And please note, I haven't read every single one-shot. I only read was the first. I think I read pretty much so far. I didn't read the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends one yet, and the Cow and Chicken one, which I might continue to review. Which I'm going to review. These reviews are going to be coming out one day, but I'm going to consider. Oh yeah, right. I might review maybe in the order that was released. So yeah, now let's continue what I'm supposed to read. Now, Super Secret Crisis Wars, I think the first 2 issues were pretty good. Were pretty great, exactly. I just find the ads being the only thing that kind of feels kind of out of place in the story. If they were just remove the ads and just replace it with, I don't know, Finn and Jake or any other. I'm just gonna say, but hey. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Sorry about my bit sneezy earlier. I'm gonna say this before we continue doing the actual review of the comic. I also want to note that there's also gonna be one more thing, and maybe in the next video or 2, what I'm gonna be covering is which is the other crossover that was released in June 28 of 2015. I'll tell you that crossover, but I'm not going to review it now, as I'm going to review it later. After I finish up at least maybe all the one-shots, or at least maybe like the first 2. I might finish up every single one-shot and yeah, I'm going to finish up the one-shots before I start doing the actual comic, since it tells also all the prequel stories. I might also so yeah. So the review might the crossover might get reviewed, but I'm gonna consider what the release date. Actually, I'm just gonna clear out the minutes real quick. Okay, let's actually review let's review issue 3 and issue 4 of the Super Secret Crisis Wars. The cover of this one. It's basically a coup with a bunch of Army Evil clones minus the ads, and that's pretty much it. Not a real spot. I do like the design of the content about this, but yeah, let's continue. Yeah, to get more of this, that. So after they've So yeah, where we left off, Jack suggests there was gonna be an evil robot invasion force that was gonna invade all pretty much all the respective worlds minus the Eds. A bad feeling. Anyways, we get to a lot of. So yeah, while they're thinking about how to deal with this robot thing, suddenly a big giant weapon comes, then transforms into use star powers and destroy the machine entirely. After a little cool action scene, so yeah, I decided what to go with this plan and try to destroy this entirety, but when they were doing plans, anyways, the Eds decided, okay, let's go check things. They decided whether to go check on when they were trying to, I don't know, maybe escape, try to get to the back of the others or something. Meanwhile, we see the Eds decided whether to sneak in with the decided why not to spy on a coup and valid gags that is the scene while talking about this master. We will use the master weapon. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, this is Oculus. We shall use the master weapon. We're gonna get X as our last resort. The destruction of our capacity worlds will be pointless. So after both arguments, Mojo Jr. and Vanguard decided they wanted to complain for a bit of the conquest worlds, robots, and whatnot. Yeah. Fair bit of talking. And seeing candles earlier or something. And we get to another action scene between Jack and Bubblegum. Anyways, Mojo Jr. comes back to see the world. To destroy his world, but already too late. Destroy pretty much wasn't a robot. So yeah. Meanwhile, Walt Dexter and Power kept deciding whether to have this invention that could disable jam mostly every single religion. Bando is suddenly surprised that you use his high-tech gear to detect the bulk of just counters and jams the entire machine. Whatever that. Elsewhere, the Eds are just after they steal most of their tech, Mojo Jojo surprisingly comes and arrests these guys. Anyways, Mojo Jojo, after doing the Mojo Jojo, two of these guys decided whether to. Anyways, we see two robots talking about they will be melted. So they asked to send in Gamis. So yes, I think they want to personally escape because they want to get melted. So we get to the personal army robots. We get to another action scene with a bunch of this is like, is it me or half of these robots they just copy and paste the same drawing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I feel like. So yeah, we get to an epic action scene and we get to a 2-page panel, I believe, of the entire fight scene. After that, they decided to go regardless after testing out the prisoners' escape, whatever, and decided whether to go release to talk about their ultra weapon, the Death Strike. And yeah, this is no matter what happens, we'll get the League of Extraordinary Events will be the true victorious and personally rooting for the heroes. And then we get another commentary with a dog work anyways. Overall, mostly focused around mostly nothing much. It's just still more action scenes and whatnot. But hey, no, I still love it. Okay, I need to go back to comedy. My face real quick. Well, issue 3 was pretty good. Not much happens during it, aside from mostly action scenes and whatnot, and the story. But hey, it's kind of still the story. I do like the action scenes. There's not much just comedy for me, but hey, it's mostly cool. Mostly there's not much to the story anyways. So then we get to issue 4. Basically, Val got actually the Deathstalker, probably trying to destroy the world, and we see the heroes minus the ends. Get to the simple things of that. So yeah, coming back to where we're after a lot of. So yeah, the villains are commentating on the heroes' fight, and also mid-transformation. Jesus, Jack's hair just doesn't really look like weirdness. I promise I'll never leave that. So we get to a cool, more action sequence of a lot of bots they fight, and decided what to. Oh yeah. Then we. The Spooches confused. Then go crack Hopper in, yeah, because that was a brilliant idea. But, however, no matter what, they would also transform. Anyways, Dexter decided whether to use a head of one of the bubble cups and just use it as a And yes, he combined it with the jammer, makes it as a laser weapon device. So, meanwhile, not just with the it's just captured when some of those talk about the massive device weapon thing, and sound like some what. Anyways, we got some comedic moment with that one. What's that not? It sounds like it's like World War III broke out airplanes. Yeah, I'm just gonna presume that he was staring at it. I should have said it and go like, yeah, I'm just gonna presume it was gonna be accurate. Anyways, after that, it comes with a robot factory move to do. So yeah, they went to the window and see something, and then saw an epic explosion. A fight scene goes on. To be honest, I do love the fight. The fight battle season one fight. It's kind of great to see the visual effects. So yeah, they decided wanted to go. Then transformed to Octomix. Yeah. Though yes, they uses one of the robotic heads to launch at Aku and. Well, also effectively. We get to more action fighting scene. And then we get to. So yeah, the conquest thing goes over, but Aku decided whether to shoot him that ultra weapon that was him. So yeah, they were talking about the ultra weapon. They demonstrated on this moon. I don't know which universe is this in. Either maybe I'm just gonna presume this is some random completely different universe. So yeah, they showed the demonstration of the blast. So yeah, there you got 2 options. Surrender your minds and bodies to make the world conquer. Either give up their minds and bodies and let them and make more robot clones to conquer your worlds. Second is most likely just destroy the world. Destroy the worlds one by one. But screw it, they just completely. Well, they just had an epic fight. Meanwhile, Mojo Jojo is having problems with the ends just go. Saying it's not good. And really, the end of the comic. Also worried about blowing up their worlds. And, well, basically, Mojo Jojo Table of the Ends, and that's how the comic ends. And the 5th issue I'm gonna review later. Cow Chicken, which I haven't read review. Yeah, I'm also gonna review the one shot in kind of this order. And yes, the 5th issues talked about. We get to another. And we get to something called the Fall of G.I. Joe. The world is always new. So we get to some G.I. Joe thing, a promotional board for G.I. Joe. Overall, issue 6 was pretty good too. And okay, at least I do like the more kind of...
Let me check if you're having fever or anything or not. Tomorrow, what do you want for breakfast?
Noodles.
Mommy give you $10. Okay?
Okay. Don't forget my allowance all the time. We'll talk about this later. Oh, it's just personal stuff with Mom and I. I don't feel like talking about this. This is a bit personal. So yeah, I can't wait for issue now, the final review, and I will finish up the final. So yeah, issue 5 and 6 were pretty good, and I can't wait to review. Oh yeah, right. I can't wait to review issue number. Yeah, next review is going to be issue 5 and 6. As I want to finish off, finish up the main comic series before we start off with the spin-offs.